225,179 applied. But there could only be one. One gap-toothed goon. One odd-eared buffoon. It's the grey-hair-tastic Man-BOOB MUNGUS, Greg Scott!
Welcome to the show. You are only halfway to joining me to play the game, though, because now you've got to answer a question. The answers are 10 and 12. If you think the answer is 10, go to the green dice. If you think it's 12, go to the red dice. Here is the question. I want, please, the total amount of legs owned by Red Rum and the Beatles. 10 for green, 12 for red. Make your mind up. 12. You're going with 12. The answer is 12. You're playing the game. You're on the roll. And the first one, it's a 3. It's a 3 plus 4. Roll number 3. You're on a roll. Ah, that's better. That's better. It's a 9. So after your first 3 rolls, you got a total of £1,600. And this now is where decisions have to be made. As I say, the idea is to build the biggest score possible. You need to build a score that you think the other contestants won't beat. All right? We have to say that from other shows, we know that 1,600 isn't normally enough, so you've got to roll on. But from this moment, if you roll a 7 at any point, you're out the game. And you're not just out the game, you go with nothing. So Nina has £3,400. I'm stood here alone. We need another contestant. Alex, come and join me. Roll the dice and we'll see who it's going to be. Stand by. Let's see if it's going to be you as we go on a roll. And it is. It's double 6. It's 12. Who's got number 12? Yes! The decision now to take is, do you want to try and consolidate that position? Do you want to try and make your position even more unattainable? Or do you want to stick? It's up to you. 10, Jody, taking you to 4,600. So now, oh, it is a bit warm, isn't it? £4,600. Take it or move on. You've got one more roll. You want to ride your luck?
No, I'm going to stick.
You're going to stay on 4,600. That's the score to beat now. Jody, congratulations, you've beaten Nina. Well done, off you go. Welcome to you, but is that as far as you're going to go? Let's find out. Here comes your question. The answer is either 1 or 2. It's green for 1 and red for 2. And here comes the question. How many pairs of eyes did Captain Kirk, Captain Nelson and Captain Hook have between them? Green for 1, red for 2. Your answer, please. Oh, backwards and forwards between the two. You're saying 2. Captain Kirk had a pair of eyes. Captain Nelson didn't. He only had 1 eye. Captain Hook only had 1 eye. The correct answer was 1. I am so sorry. You've got to go back in the audience. I'm sorry, mate. Well done, fella. It's a bit interesting, that coronation coach question, because don't you think you look a bit like Prince William?
Thank you. Well, yes, you know.
You do? I think you look nothing like him. There we are. There's the dice. £4,600 to beat. And this time... Now, this brings into play the double dilemma. You rolled a double 3, Ross, and this is what happens. If you want, you can take the £600 that represents and add it to the 2,000 you've already won. However, take a look at this. Here's the double dilemma board. You can see the doubles, double 1, 2, 3, etc. You've rolled a double 3. Behind there could be a fabulous prize. But of course, if you roll a 7 in this game, you do what's called throwing a wobbler. And you don't want to get the wobbler if it is behind double 3. There is a wobbler up there somewhere. So it's your decision. Do you want to add £600 to the score, or do you want to take what's behind the double dilemma board? What should he do?
I want to gamble.
All right, Ross. Lots of things up there. There's some wonderful prizes. There's some cash bonuses that will add to your score. But there's also the wobbler. Let's see then what is behind the double three. £2,000. Nice work. Nice work. So that is added on to your score. You're still not quite past the finishing post. You've got £4,000 now. £4,000.
Right.
4,600 is the total to beat. Take the 4,000 if you wish, but bear in mind that nobody in this part of the game so far has rolled a 7.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
You're going for it. It's your call, mate. Of course, if you roll a another double, you're back to the board. So go for it. Roll on.
Oh, God.
Oh. And this time, it's a double one. Nice work. Oh, indeed. Oh, as you right said, oh. Double dilemma board comes into play once again. You can take the £200. It will not put you over the line yet.
Right, I'm going back to the board.
You're going back to the board?
Yep.
Let's see then what is behind the double one. Oh! You want a car? Look at that. I can't drive. You've just said those magical words that every game show host wants to hear when a car's been won. What have you just said to me?
I can't drive.
I can't drive, yeah. You've won a car.
Can that get added on as the cash?
No, it can't.
Okay.
eBay. Right. We're playing on if you want. You can take the £4,000 and the car worth over 18 grand, but remember now if you roll a 7, you're out of the game and you lose not just the 4 grand but the car as well. Now this is a bit of a decision to make. Remembering that there are hundreds of thousands of pounds up for grabs in the final round.
Mum.
Mum saying stick and doing that hand gesture. It's up to you, Ross. You've got a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I'm oh, God.
I know, it's a tough one. It's a tough call. If you roll anything more than a 7, you're going to go through to the, possibly, to the hundreds of thousands of pounds high rollers round.
I've not rolled it. I'm going to stick.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're agreeing. Ross,
Thank you very much.
you're a star, mate. Well done. £4,000 on a car for Ross. Let's think about this. If you were to roll a double 6 with your final roll, we'll add 12,000 and double the lot. That'd be £102,000. Then again, if you make the roll valid and you roll a 7, you would leave with nothing. It's all about your gut instinct. Let me just make absolutely clear the state of play here. If you roll the double, over 100 grand. If you roll a double 6, anything else you're going to get over 80 grand. But the thing to bear in mind is that the odds of rolling a 7 are the same as the odds of rolling a double. And you haven't done either yet.
I'm going.
You're going
I've got
for
one
it.
more, I'm going.
Pick up the dice, please. The final roll of the game. You've got £39,000.
Can I have a drum roll?
Can you have a drum roll? Can she have a drum roll, ladies and gentlemen? Bang. Go for it. Yes, it's 6. Well done. Oh, he's all running to you now, isn't he? 39,000, you roll a 6, a total of, Bill, by the way, hello? She's just won £45,000. What about that? Well done. A right old result. Congratulations. Are you going to get your boat now?
I certainly hope so.
Is he going to get his
He
boat?
owns a Land Rover as well.
He's never happy, but we're happy. It's a great result. That's all for this week. I wonder what's going to happen next week. There's only one sure way to find out, and that's to join us again. Same time, same place for another edition of On a Roll. Until then, it's goodbye for now. Good night. Well played.